Hey everyone, it's Shannon here with Health Team Advantage. I'm back here with another video today. I want to welcome you to my home gym. I know a lot of us right now are trying to find creative ways to stay active, and so I thought it would be neat to talk to you today about resistance bands. Resistance bands are really great for helping you build some strength without having to use weights or any sort of machines. They're really portable and convenient and really inexpensive, and you can basically find them pretty much anywhere. If you've ever taken a class at a gym or done a Silver Sneakers class at your local gym, you probably have seen these before and they look familiar. But today I'm going to show you 5 different exercises that you can do with resistance bands to help with your strength and flexibility. I wanted to just point out that there's different types of resistance bands that you can get. So this one right here that I'm going to be using today is a resistance band tube. Mine have handles on the ends, but I can take them off. So I can use them for a variety of different things, like putting them in doors or around poles or anything like that to help with any exercise I'm doing. I also wanted to point out there is another type that you could get called the resistance band loop. This can be used for all kinds of other different exercises too, but today I'm going to mainly focus on this. If you're interested in learning more about the resistance band loop, shoot a comment below and we can share some information around that as well. Alright, so let's get started. So what I want you to do is, if you're interested in learning how to do these movements, I want to make sure first and foremost that you're safe. I have sneakers on, so this is really good to make sure that I'm firm on the ground and not slipping around. If you're going to be doing this seated, also make sure that your chair is nice and secure and you're not preventing any slips or anything like that. So first exercise we're going to do is called a seated row. So I'm going to take both of my handles and place my resistance band under my feet. Just like that. I'm going to sit up nice and tall on the edge of my chair. Depending on what kind of resistance bands you have, you might have to press them a little bit further in to be able to get the maximum movement with this exercise. So again, we're going to do a seated row. So I'm going to bend forward just slightly. I'm going to lock in my elbows to the side and pull back nice and gentle. Just like this. So what I want you to do is try to aim for 10 to 12 repetitions with each of these exercises. Alright, so that is our seated row. The second exercise I'm going to show you today is called a chest press. So what I want you to do is take your resistance band, bring it around. You might have to bring your hands up just slightly for this one as well. So just like that. I'm going to place it, you see how it's kind of below my shoulders. So what I'm going to do is just nice and tall posture, press forward, and gently come back. Just like that. Again, shooting for 10 to 12 repetitions. Perfect. All right. So moving on to our third exercise, we are going to do what I call just step outs. It's really great for building strength in your lower body. So again, I'm going to be placing my resistance band right below my feet to where it's not going to come out from under me. What I want you to do is twist to where you make an X with your resistance band and place just gently across your knees or the tops of your thighs. What we're going to do with sitting in a nice tall posture, we're going to step one leg out to the side, just like that, and come back to the center. Stepping out, stepping back in. Stepping out, stepping back in. Again, aiming for 10 to 12 reps. Great job. All right, so we have exercise number 4. So this one is for a bicep curl. Now, bicep curls you can do standing or seated. I'm going to stay seated today so you can see what that option is like. But if you want more of a challenge, you can absolutely do this exercise standing. So what I want you to do, depending on your resistance band again and how the length is, you might have to pull it a little bit closer to you. But again, feet, the resistance tube is right below your feet to where it's not going to come out from under you. I want you to just come up nice and tall, and we're going to bring them all the way up together. Now, if you have handles for yours, it might be a little bit easier. All you're going to do is just do nice and gentle, come down, bring them back up. You can do these together, or you can do one arm at a time. Whatever is most comfortable to you. These are really great in progressing, and like I said, a progression would be if you wanted to take this standing. So just like this, aiming for about 10 to 12 different reps. Great job. All right, for my fifth and final exercise that I want to show you today, this is for our shoulders. So you're going to want to bring your hands in closer. Now, the closer you bring your hands in, the more difficult it's going to be. So you really judge on what's most comfortable to you. But what I want you to do is sit up nice and tall. We're just going to bring it out to the side, back to the center. So this is a really great exercise to help strengthen our shoulders and our upper body. Excellent job. All right, so those are 5 different exercises that I'm going to show you today that you can try with a resistance band. If you are interested in learning more, let us know. We're interested in what you want to know and what you want to learn, so that way we can do more future videos on topics that are of our interest to you. But I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, guys.